you have responsibilities, you're a risk manager. You're going to have a better idea of what risks are in your life and how you can tackle those so that they don't hold you back. Here's the trail here, and it picks up over here. This is in the Himalayas in India, where I led an expedition a few years ago. Picture this, you're leading a group of U.S. college students between 18 and 21, hiking along in the Himalayas. Come around the corner, what do you see? A big marijuana plantation. What do you think their reaction is? Oh my God. Taking this photo, I'm the instructor, I'm in the back of the line. They're kind of looking back and be like, are we supposed to be here? This was a risk as instructors we had to deal with that wasn't identifiable. This was the what ifs. The leadership group, we just, what if we come across one? What are we going to do? So we had a plan. Of course, you go home and all their Facebook photos are like this. It's like, man, I'm never going to get to work for this company again. Because there's always something that's going to happen that you could never have imagined. And when that happens, you've got to rely on judgment. They give my students their loaded rifles. I am the instructor responsible for this trip. I have no idea this is even taking part. Think about the what ifs. How could your life be affected tomorrow if something went wrong? Here's Mr. Risk Management. We're going to look at our graph here now. We've got probability down here. We've got consequence up here. So many risky things we do, we don't have to stop and not do them. We just have to alter them to make them less risky. How can we make driving red? We close our eyes, exactly. We wouldn't do that. Perhaps we have to cross this bridge. Probability times consequence. That's going through my head as I'm going through this. What's the probability a student falls in or I fall through? What's the consequence? Share a short story with you I like to call the $30,000 blister. The person that happened to is alive, and they were almost killed because of a blister. Away they go. Ooh, I hope we don't hear from them for 5 days, because their risk management plan for them is don't make it worse and then come get us. We're setting up camp. We're about to start writing paperwork, and we heard these students. We started hearing, hey, bear, hey, bear. We couldn't understand what's going on. We hadn't seen another human being other than the helicopter pilot bringing us food for 30 days. We knew, of course, as a lead instructor, all I'm thinking of who died, what happened, who died, what could have possibly gone wrong. What else? Oh, and we noticed her toe. There was this red streak from her toe to her knee. Now, anybody that knows anything about systemic and severe infections, her localized infection in her toe had now gotten into her bloodstream and was gone systemic and was now moving towards her core, towards her heart and her lungs. It was going to be extremely, extremely bad infection. 4 days from the road in the backcountry in the Yukon. And we knew we had to be in threes because of bear safety, but we said, we're just going to go 2 people, we're going to be fast, and we're going to scream the whole way. And that's what they did. Well, that'll come back to be a very important decision. They found that, yeah, she needs to get out now. We're going to send a helicopter, and we're going to try to get her out now. Sally was slipping away. She was getting sicker and sicker. They were expecting us to run up there and make everything better. And all of a sudden, they hear this helicopter, and they poke their head out, and they see it, and the helicopter flies over. It's heartbreaking to read it because she's just there watching Sally slip away.